This is how a team develops. This is the first stage of a team. This is you. These are all your team members. This looks like an org chart. You are in control. You tell them individually, each one, what to do. You go do that. You go do that. You go do this. Okay? Easy enough? This is the next stage. You're the center of the team. Everyone all works around you, but you are the integral part. Without you, you have no team. Okay? This is expert power in a nutshell right there. They cannot function without you as part of that team. Most people think that's their goal. If you don't train the people around you, this is where you stay, right in here. If you don't do good leadership, if you don't exercise the proper types of ABCs, power, all this kind of stuff, you're never going to get past right here. The next stage is you become a member of that team. It's more of a collaborative effort. You are still the leader, but it's a collaborative effort. You want everyone's opinion involved, and everyone still wants to be there. Then you move up to where they can function without you to a certain degree. You still have to be involved on a daily basis, but they can function without you. And then finally you get over there. My home building company in Texas right now, I haven't talked to my project manager in a week, I think, at least a week. She functions without me for the most part. Every once in a while she has something she needs me to interject for, but for the most part, she's fine. So how nice would it be if your crews or your coworkers or the people you work around you could just go do their damn jobs without you having to necessarily stand over them all the time? Would that be of benefit to you? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Isn't that kind of your dream? Like, oh, this is great. I can actually go home at 4:30, or I can take a vacation without my phone being turned on. How many have taken a vacation and not looked at their phone for an entire week? Ooh, one hand almost went up. It's okay. Good. You should. Just because technology now has allowed us to be continually attached to each other doesn't mean that's a good thing. Go on vacation and actually turn your phone off. The problem is you have to figure out what you're going to do before then. You have to put together a plan or a strategy of how exactly you're going to handle that. I've got business owners all the time that are business owners. I mean, they may have 2 or 3 people in their businesses that I deal with that you want to talk about how hard time taking time off. Because you guys have some of the people in this room that are somewhat redundant. You each do the same job, you just do it in different places, right? Well, these people, there is no one else. They are it. So them taking time off is a whole different animal. But I would encourage you to try and work through that. That's another strategy. But this is what you want, is to move this direction. At minimum, you want to be here. But if you don't, you're going to just stick around these 2 bottom places right here. And you're going to be so important to the group that you're never going to be able to move up either. If anybody has aspirations of getting promoted, if anybody has aspirations of doing more in their careers, if you stick down here, you can't be promoted. How come? If you take you out, what happens? Team's done. There is no team anymore. You have to move to this level, right in here, to be able to really, truly be promoted properly. People will get promoted out of these all the time, but you'll see the waste behind them that happens because the whole thing will crash, depending on who's put in their place.